The internet thought it was about to witness one of the most beautiful celebrity weddings ever televised. Instead, viewers say they watched a public humiliation unfold in real time, and now the backlash is spiraling completely out of control. The second Towanda Braxton walked down that aisle, fans expected romance, tears, and unforgettable vows. But nobody was prepared for the moment her own husband allegedly turned their wedding day into what social media
It smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She washed her armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit. But you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick...
is now calling the onion scandal heard around the internet. One shocking joke. One awkward laugh. One sentence that changed everything. Because the cameras were rolling when Sean allegedly looked directly at guests and joked that his bride smelled like an onion burger before the ceremony. At first, people thought they misheard him. Then the
Because I have to work. But I don't have to. The great, wonderful thing about it is I have an amazing, wonderful man who provides for me financially, emotionally, mentally. And I just appreciate you, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome, but you know what? You do have to work because there's no way. I mean, you still gonna
I
want to.
have to. I don't have to. I want
Yeah,
to.
but
That's the
your
difference.
your insides make you do it. Like you're not gonna sit there and just get your nails done, get massages all day. That's not fucking happening. Not the Towanda that I
Oh,
know.
no.
You gonna find.
No,
You
that's
know
why
what
I
I'm
said I
saying?
want to. Like, I want to. There's a lot of people who have to do certain things in their lives. Like, they have to take their medicine. Like, if they don't take their medicine, if they don't take their medicine, then something else may happen. But for me, I want to do these things. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I have to, which is
Well,
amazing.
you do want to, but you have to as a person. You just not that woman. I don't care how much money I got. You're not gonna sit at the house and do nothing and go shopping all day like
No,
some motherfuckers I
I'm
know.
not a shopping girl like that, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't have to, as in like you must go to work. I'm saying your inner character and your moral compass and who you are will never let you sit anywhere and just do nothing all goddamn
That's
day. That's not happening.
that's
That's
well,
what I'm saying.
that's the truth. That's the truth.
So let me get this straight. This man is too proud to be called a provider, but he has no problem calling his bride an onion burger on their wedding day in front of thousands of people, in front of cameras. So he can't take a compliment, but he can hand out embarrassment just fine. And it's like after 9 years together, this is the version of yourself that you bring to your wedding day. You have to make humiliation part of y'all big day. But this man has been rubbing Tawanda's fans the wrong way for a time now. Now, ever since that clip has been making its rounds, a lot of people have been calling their marriage a lavender marriage. They've been calling him sassy because really when you look at it, it's like what man is going to sit there and humiliate their wife in front of thousands of people? I mean, you might have a conversation on the side in private, but you're not going to bring that to the public. But if that's what she wants, that's what she wants. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation below. What do you think about Tawanda's husband humiliating her? But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
But I do want to say thank you to everyone who's congratulated us. That is happy for us.
Yes.
And anyone who's praying for us, we thank you for that. And then whatever you praying, we pray it back on you 100-fold.
Yes.
And that attributes to the good prayers and the bad prayers. So we appreciate y'all. And man, that was a moment. And when we first got engaged, this was back in May. She couldn't even sleep for the next like 2 weeks.
Oh no, yeah. I hardly sleep. So
Yeah.
that was like I was just on cloud nine, like, oh my
Oh
God.
yeah. Yep. Oh, you ain't seen the episode? Sorry, Les. My bad. Yeah, we got hooked up.
That's how I was thinking the whole time. He would look over, he would go to sleep and wake up and I'd be like this.
Oh yeah. I'd be like, yo, you need to calm down.
Why? I was excited. I'm still excited. Even with watching it, it made me even more excited again and again and again and again and again. It just made me very excited and happy, that we are
How did you pick her
engaged.
ring? Oh man, that was a whole thing. Because well, first of all, her favorite store is Tiffany, so I knew I had to get it from Tiffany's. Because when she takes jewelry in there for them to clean, like we'd be going somewhere and she'd be like, oh, can you please clean this? That makes her heart happy to walk in the store. So
Right.
I knew
This is my
I had to
favorite
get it from
store.
there. Then I knew I couldn't get a regular. Well, I say no, I couldn't. I know we had kind of talked about this. She like diamonds, but she don't really like just plain white diamonds. She don't like the
Rings.
traditional.
Yeah.
Right. So I had 3 rings I called my boy. Shouts out to Tim McCain at
Hey, Avery.
Tiffany's. Avery, what's up? Tim McCain at Tiffany's in Phipps down here in Atlanta. He helped me out, so I had to. It was actually happened real quick because I found him, and then I had him overnight the 3 choices to Tiffany, so I could go in because you was filming, and I dropped you off. I went over there and looked at him, and I ran by my homeboy, my crew, like, which one y'all think? And we all unanimously was like, yo, the blue, the blue, the blue. So, and it happened to be your stone too. It happened to be like your stone. Sapphire. So when I got it, I had it at the house, and then we was going to Vegas. We was going to Vegas. So I was like, it's really hard to hide something from Towanda. Like she's kind of like, and she's not an inquisitive type of like, what is that? Who you on the phone with? What's in that bag? She ain't that type. She got spidey sense. So she'll be like, right there in your left pocket, you have a number, and it starts with a 5-7. And you be like, bitch, how you know that? Don't do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I was kind of like, she gonna see me Putin difference. My left foot gonna be wrong or something. She gonna be like, nigga, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't. She was like, the whole time. So
well, I was in work mode.
You was in work mode, but when I kept saying, honey, you want to get your nails done? You want to get your nails done? You was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I was
nah,
like, why
I'm
you
good.
keep asking me that?
I'm like, bro, bitch, get your shit done, player. You about to be on blast. So then, we so going through the airport. I just didn't want it to be where it gets pulled. Then I got to take everything out the bag. Then she gonna see because the box was like it was all wrapped. It was still in all the Tiffany stuff. So as soon as you see a piece of that color, you already know what's up. Like they got that color on lock. So I'm like, man, let me take it out. Take the bow off. Put the bow over here. Put the bag over here. The box around the corner, and then the ring down in the corner side. So we figured it out. We got it. But I was nervous going through TSA because I was like, man, if she see this ring, it's gone. And then I told OG at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Snob.
What's up, Snob? I told OG. OG is the showrunner, the dude that y'all saw like that was like running the show.
Mm-hmm.
I told him before y'all filmed. He was like, hey man, we want to get y'all on the show. I'm like, I'm good. And I was like, well, we talk business. And I said, well, listen, here's the real thing. The real thing is this. I'm going to propose to her, but if I sense that y'all gonna fuck this up, I'm not doing it. I'll do this shit at home in the bathroom. I don't give a fuck. It was like, no. I said, listen, I told Ricardo, I told OG, I said, don't mention this to nobody. I said, don't tell none of her sisters, don't tell her mama, don't tell her daddy, don't tell nobody. Don't even pray about this. Just forget we ever talked about this, and we'll figure this out as we go. So when we went to Costa Rica, we was in Costa Rica, and OG called me, and I ain't gonna go into what he was saying, but he boom.
Made it happen.
He made it happen. I was just like, look, well, this is what we gonna do, because Trina and them already went out there for the opening. I was like, look, we get on the plane and we going out there. Have some motherfucking cameras, because this is gonna be the shit. So he was in Vegas, went downstairs. Tony and Sedge was having their rehearsal. I went down there with Kenneth. Kenneth is Tony's manager. We had a huddle. That's when Tony found out. She didn't know to the very last minute, but that's the way I wanted to be, because I didn't want to have nobody holding a secret and then messing up.
Terry. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, I will say that the reason why we didn't say anything back in May is a couple of reasons. First of all, because we knew that they were going to put it on the show. The second thing is that we wanted to tell our story ourselves.
Right.
So although we were there and it was over 3,000 people there in the audience, it was a bummer that everybody had their cameras out and they were capturing it, and then they posted it, and we were like, well, that's, we wanted to do it ourselves in our own way.
Yeah.
So that's why we took 3 months to tell our story, because we wanted to be able to tell it, and we wanted to be able to tell everybody the happy news, because we are still, especially me, really super duper excited about the fact that I'm engaged.
Yep. So it's a good time.
Clip replayed online. Again. And again. And again. Within hours, TikTok exploded with reaction videos. Twitter went into absolute meltdown mode. Fans started demanding to know why Towanda looked visibly uncomfortable while everyone around her nervously laughed through the moment. But according to alleged insiders, what happened on camera was nothing compared to the chaos happening behind the scenes. Now rumors are flying that producers scrambled into panic mode after secret backstage tension allegedly erupted just moments before the ceremony. A supposed leaked message from someone close to production claims Towanda had already been emotional all morning after discovering private comments Sean allegedly made about her appearance. And when fans connected those rumors to the wedding clip, the internet instantly turned this into a full-blown celebrity scandal. But it gets worse, because old videos are now resurfacing showing Sean repeatedly checking Towanda in public while she tried to praise him during live streams and interviews. What once looked playful suddenly feels painfully uncomfortable to fans watching everything back. Some viewers are even accusing him of embarrassing her on purpose for attention. Others believe this entire relationship has been hiding toxic tension for years. And now anonymous accounts are teasing alleged leaked audio that could expose explosive arguments the cameras never showed. Meanwhile, celebrity bloggers, gossip pages, and reality TV insiders are all asking the same terrifying question: if this is what happened publicly on their wedding day, what's happening behind closed doors? The internet is still in complete shock after what was supposed to be one of the happiest moments in Towanda Braxton's life turned into a viral humiliation storm that nobody saw coming. Fans tuned in expecting romance, tears, luxury, and the perfect celebrity wedding moment. Instead, they got a clip so uncomfortable that social media users immediately began calling it one of the messiest wedding moments ever caught on camera. And now, the deeper people dig into the situation, the uglier the story allegedly becomes. It all started when Sean jokingly told cameras that Towanda smelled like an onion burger on their wedding day. The room laughed nervously, but online viewers were horrified. Thousands of fans instantly flooded comment sections asking the same question: why would any man embarrass his bride like that in front of cameras, guests, and millions of viewers? But according to alleged insiders close to production, that viral moment was only the surface of a much bigger disaster brewing behind the scenes. A supposed production assistant allegedly leaked that tension had already exploded hours before the ceremony even started. Rumors claim Towanda became emotional after overhearing private jokes Sean supposedly made while getting ready with friends. One alleged message that started circulating online reportedly read, "Hopefully the perfume survives tonight." The second that screenshot surfaced, fans connected it directly to the onion comment, and the internet completely lost its mind. TikTok creators started dissecting every facial expression from the wedding footage, while Twitter users accused Sean of publicly humiliating Towanda for laughs. Then things somehow got even worse. Old live stream clips immediately resurfaced showing moments where Towanda praised Sean publicly, only for him to interrupt her with sarcastic comments that viewers now believe were subtle disrespect disguised as humor. One particular video went viral again after fans noticed how uncomfortable Towanda looked while trying to compliment him as a provider. Instead of simply accepting the praise, Sean allegedly kept correcting her and speaking over her until the mood became painfully awkward. At the time, fans ignored it. But after the wedding scandal, people started saying the signs were there all along. Meanwhile, anonymous gossip pages claimed the Braxton family was allegedly furious behind closed doors. One blogger reported that a family member confronted Sean after the ceremony and told him he crossed the line. Another supposed insider claimed producers were terrified the backlash would overshadow the entire wedding special. And then came the rumor that sent social media into absolute chaos, an alleged deleted reception scene where one guest supposedly shouted, "That woman deserves better," before security stepped in. Nobody has confirmed whether that footage actually exists, but fans are convinced producers are hiding something major. As the controversy exploded, celebrity reaction channels piled onto the drama. Some accused Sean of being emotionally manipulative. Others claimed Towanda looked like she was forcing herself to smile throughout the ceremony. One viral post with millions of views even compared the wedding footage to a hostage situation wrapped in diamonds. The comment section became a battlefield overnight. Some defended Sean and said the joke was harmless. Others said humiliating your wife publicly on the biggest day of her life is something no loving husband would ever do. But then another alleged leak pushed the scandal to a completely different level. A now-deleted audio clip supposedly captured someone backstage warning production staff that Towanda was already overwhelmed before cameras rolled. Another voice allegedly responded, "This is gonna break her." The audio disappeared quickly, but not before thousands downloaded and reposted it across social media platforms. Suddenly, the internet stopped treating this like celebrity gossip and started treating it like a full-blown emotional train wreck unfolding in real time. And through all the chaos, Towanda continued smiling publicly. That's the part fans say disturbed them the most. Because while social media burned to the ground around her, Towanda kept posting grateful messages, thanking supporters, and celebrating her marriage online. But viewers began analyzing every photo, every interview, every clip for signs that something deeper might be wrong. Some even claimed her body language changed whenever Sean spoke. Others started wild conspiracy theories accusing the couple of staging the scandal for ratings and attention. But if this was publicity, fans are asking why Towanda looked so visibly uncomfortable during multiple moments caught on camera. Now insiders are teasing that even more explosive receipts could leak soon, including alleged text messages, unaired footage, and private arguments that were supposedly cut from the wedding special at the last minute. And if those rumors are true, this entire scandal may only be getting started. Because according to one anonymous entertainment blogger, the public has only seen the clean version. If y'all thought this was shocking, then brace yourselves, because the internet is convinced the real story still hasn't fully leaked yet. Every single hour, new screenshots, reaction videos, and alleged insider claims keep surfacing, and people cannot stop talking about what really happened at Towanda Braxton's wedding. Fans are divided, celebrities are quietly reacting, and social media is turning this situation into one of the biggest reality TV controversies of the year. So now I need to hear from you. Do you think Sean was just joking and the internet is overreacting? Or do you believe he completely crossed the line by embarrassing Towanda in front of cameras on the biggest day of her life? And if those rumored deleted scenes and leaked recordings are actually real, then what else are producers hiding from the public? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, because this conversation is getting more explosive by the minute, and some of the theories people are posting are absolutely insane. Don't just watch this drama unfold from the sidelines. Join the conversation before the next round of receipts hits the internet and changes everything again. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe immediately, because this story is moving fast. The second more footage leaks or another insider speaks out, you already know we're diving straight into the chaos. Trust me, you do not want to miss what could happen next. One leaked text, one hidden clip, or one emotional breakdown could flip this entire narrative upside down overnight. Stay locked in, because the internet never sleeps, and neither does celebrity drama.